Live from the nation's capital, it's the Truth Conductor. I do not own the rights to this music. Emerald City by Brian Simpson. From the CD, Just What You Need. Man, this reminds me of the Periscope days right here, boy. This was my theme song. This is my theme song. When I get my show, man, I'm gonna have some horns blowing in this thing. I'm gonna do it upright. I'm gonna do it upright. Top of the morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the True Conductor Show. Man, what's going on, Luna? Let me talk to y'all about y'all ideas. See, listen, y'all, and this is gonna be short because I'm getting ready to go down to the White House. But you only have two voices that are trying to be the default voice in your head. One is good and one is bad. Those are the only two voices. Now they got a lot of cousins and relatives, okay? And you have to distinguish to be able to recognize who's who. But when it comes down to your ideas, either a good voice is trying to give you something, or a bad voice is trying to give you something. And how do you know the difference? See, when you walk in your integrity, when you do right by people, when a bad idea comes to you, you ain't comfortable with it. Let me say that one more time. All right? See, when you walk in your integrity and you try to live a righteous lifestyle, which ain't perfect, but it's not harmful. When you live a righteous lifestyle, see, how you live ain't harmful. You ain't gonna hurt nobody. You ain't gonna use nobody. You ain't gonna mistreat nobody. Okay? So your ideas are either gonna come from the light side or the dark side. And if you're walking in the light side, which is in your integrity, when an idea comes from the dark side, it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. All right? You just ain't gonna feel right about that idea. It's just something is just not right with that. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't listen to that. And they jump off and start pursuing some stuff anyway and get caught up. And man, see, this is one thing about God. God can make your paradise hell or make your hell paradise. Only God can do that. And the reason I'm saying that is because, I was looking at this thing out in Hawaii. You don't think there was some people calling on God during that moment? And couldn't, and the line was busy? They couldn't get through to God? You don't think for 1 minute, man, that in all of that terror, that there's a whole lot of people was calling on God? How come he didn't answer? And see, you got so many people right now that are compromising and living the way they want to live and think they still got a connection to God. And they live in any kind of way they want to live, doing what they want to do, how they want to do it, with who they want to do it, and still think they got a connection to God. I mean, I want you to think about that for a minute. You think for one moment, none of them people was calling on God? And you know, when God got ready to destroy, that is hell on earth, man. I can't, I don't even want to imagine being caught in a fire. I don't even want to try to comprehend that in my mind, man, that I'm trapped in a fire. Can you imagine the terror that comes upon you at that moment? See, a lot of y'all sitting back in the comfort of your homes and can't really identify and relate to, or you pretend like you can't relate to. And here's the unfortunate thing. Everett, man, my biggest support. Everett, brother, I watch your stuff, okay? And if there is one flaw that I see, and that is, man, boy, when you learn how to talk from your heart, you're going to be a bad motherfucker, Everett Overton. When you finally trust your heart, brother, you're going to be bad as shit. Because you got all the pieces. You got everything they looking for. The one thing you don't have, because you have to look down, is you're not comfortable talking from your heart, brother. And that's the one thing, if there's one, man, talk from your heart, man. Start talking from your heart, brother. Trust your heart, man. Trust it, brother. Trust it. And all the times your heart done let you down, you can learn from that. See, you know what not to do because you learn from it. But I'm telling you, man, talk from your heart, brother. Talk from your heart, man. Brother, can't nobody touch you because you got the look. You got the look. All right? You got the look, brother. But you're talking from here and not from here. Get out of this and get in here. And man, the sky's the limit for you, brother. Sky's the limit. That's just it. The sky's the limit. You get it. If you get in here, I'm telling you. All right? And see, and listen to me, y'all. See, you can tell when a person is talking. See, and this goes back to ideas. See, let me tell you about ideas. Let me tell you about this. See, ideas are like clearing a plot to build on. Every time, when you start with ideas, some ideas come to you, man, it's going to be rubbish. Okay? It's going to be rubbish because you clearing the lot now. You know, you getting down to the good stuff. Okay? And you're going to have to know which is good, which you can use, and that you can't. Because every idea that comes to you ain't for you. Let me say that again. Every idea that comes to you ain't for you. Okay? How do you know an idea is for you? Because soon after you get it, a definition is right behind. Okay? Damn. All right. All right. All right, brother. Okay. Okay. Well, see, at least I know that I'm on point. See, at least I know I'm on point. So there's a method to your madness. See, there's a method to your and see this is man with your ideas. There's always a method that some people ain't gonna understand. They will assume, but they don't know. See, there's always a message with how you do stuff. And 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 that's what trips up a lot of people because they assume that you walking in one direction, which in reality, man, you going somewhere else. And now they caught off guard because the way they thought you was going, they would see a lot of people be trying to set traps for you on false assumptions. See, they think because of what they're doing and what they're seeing, they know who you are and try to run down the road ahead of you and seeing God will make you detour and miss that. All right? Because again, man, again, listen and see, we coming, y'all. The atmosphere is changing. We're going into the age of Aquarius. It's what we're getting ready to get into. And like yesterday, Friday, Saturday, and today, this is the culmination of this meteor shower, shooting stars. You know, wish upon a star. See, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. See, they having a meteor shower. One of these rare meteor showers, and this is supposed to be the busiest time these 3 days. Okay? And see, and I don't know if y'all know this or not, but August also is the month of a blue moon. You know, once in a blue moon, you done heard that term? Once in a blue moon? Well, August 30th is going to be a blue moon. We just had a full moon. We just had a super moon the 1st of August. Okay? And on the 30th of August, we're having a blue moon. And a lot of y'all still walking around in your negativity with your hatred and your division and your animosity and this atmosphere and walking around and it ain't gonna mix. See, you need to start turn over a positive leaf so that you're putting positive energy into this atmosphere that's gonna give you positive results. But so many people are using negative energy and they're complaining because they're getting negative results. See, they saying one thing, but in their mind, they doing something totally different. And that goes back, like, see, I keep telling y'all, man, it's going to come down to integrity. You know how many Christians that are running around here talking about today, Sunday, the first day of the week, is the Sabbath? They can't even be honest with God about the Sabbath day and then expect for him to answer their beckoning calls. And you can't even be honest with him about his day because we're conditioned. See, we're conditioned. That's what we're following, tradition. That's what we're following. We ain't following God. More Christians are following tradition and think God is going to be there for them. And he ain't. All right? Listen, y'all. I got to get down to the White House today. Um, yeah, I want to get down there early. Okay, and man, watch your ideas, man. Your idea, the idea is going to either come from your dark side or your light side. How do you know the difference, true conductor? Because one of them's destructive and one ain't. That's how you know the difference. See, if you got an idea that's getting out here telling you do some dumb shit, that's got some serious consequences from it, that's from the dark side. Revenge, lying, cheating, that's from the dark side. When you start getting those ideas, that's coming from the dark side. And we all got it. We all got a dark side and we all got a light side. And it's up to us what side we want to spend the most time in. Most folks spend most of their time in their dark side. That's what works for them. Because they don't see the light side working. That's why they go over to the dark side. Because they don't know how to make the light side manifest the same thing. All right? Pay attention to your ideas. See you later.